Tiffany Wears T-shirts is still at it. Thank you everybody for coming back in. We did have an internet cut to stream. If we lose the stream again today, we won't come back because I don't want you to be waiting. And we'll be back tomorrow as regularly scheduled. However, we expect to be good, so we'll see what happens. Everybody keep the positivity going, and hopefully we'll be all right. Thank you, everybody, for coming back in. Thanks to those of you who've joined us for what now will be the second half of today's live stream. Offset Birch, good to see you here. Purple Tube, thanks for coming in. Just Teresa, thank you for coming in. And Tiffany Wears T-shirts. Yes, you are messing me up with generosity today somehow. I really do appreciate that last super chat. I was afraid nobody's ever going to super chat again because they're afraid they're going to knock the stream out. I don't imagine that could possibly be the thing, but I really do appreciate all that extra generosity from you and Corinne's Life both. So thank you everybody very much for coming back in. If you have the ability to share the stream, I'll really appreciate it. Of course, we're starting over, and the thumbs up, we were back at 0 again, so I'll appreciate any thumbs up that you have to offer again, as they really will help, especially today. So we're back with Tiffany Wears T-shirts. Our featured channel for today is Frugal Mama of Boys, but Tiffany Wears T-shirts was the last channel we were just about to look at right before we cut. I did not fill the wheel back up because we will have lost a few people due to the cut. But as everybody comes back in, we'll add everybody as needed. And then as well, Unmasked Lifestyle was in here early, but I know that Two Pineapples made a special effort to be here very early today, so I did put them back on. So right now we're looking at Tiffany Wears T-shirts. She's got 1,780 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 1,800 that she's thinking about. You all today, for those of you who've seen the last half of today's live stream, have seen the generosity in one way that comes from this creator, but actually she brings a lot of fun to YouTube, not just in her own streams, but in other people's streams as well. She's out supporting others, and you really never know what to expect from this creator. So it's one thing when we talk about having a channel of variety, but Tiffany Wears T-shirts brings a lot of fun into that idea. We literally never know what to expect, and I find myself, when I notice a notification from her saying that she's going to be live, or she's got something coming up, I'm wanting to see it because I want to see what she's going to come up with next. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her and finding the generosity that comes from her in that way. And she will definitely put a smile on your face. So thank you again, everybody. Have Cheetah Will View. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I haven't welcomed anybody. Just Teresa, I think I welcomed you a moment ago. I certainly hope I did. Thank you for everybody coming back in. Let's spin the wheel. Let's get another channel up here. Forgive me if I'm missing anybody, but I am going to clean up the wheel in a second. We're going to get some names on here right away from the chat. Two Pineapples is going to come right up now. These are dear friends to Superchat, as a matter of fact, and this is a couple of creators who are together in a gorgeous area of Hawaii. They show us a lot of variety in footage, especially outdoors. They have a lot of exciting plans coming up that hopefully everybody will already be following them for, so that you can catch them. They've got 1,650 subscribers. They are one of the fastest growing channels that we have seen in the Tuber Chat community. They, I believe, went from 70 subscribers to over their 1,000 in just 5 weeks at Christmas. So hopefully everybody will find some inspiration from them. There is always something happening at this channel because they have a 24-hour live stream. When I talk about the other things that we're doing here, they are inspired, some of those things, by the generosity that I see from Two Pineapples in many different ways, particularly in sharing information and experiments so that we can move a lot faster than they did when it comes to watch hours, and so then we can help everybody who comes in after us so that it will be easier for them. And that's what we always want to do, is be pushing each other along. So hopefully you'll get that idea when you get over to that channel. They've got a loyal and dedicated community surrounding them as well. Bailey Squad, let me get you back onto the wheel. And let's yeah, they're fully monetized. As you can see, actually, Superchat is a member of Two Pineapples, so that hopefully speaks volumes as well. There's Super Chats and memberships available over there when you get to that channel. let us spin, and we'll see who's coming up next. Jen Hines, good to see you here. Real Dense Nay, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. Mom and Lon is back in the house. Frugal Mama of Boys is our featured channel for today, so thank you for coming back in. I forgot to take 2 pineapples off the wheel, so it came up twice, actually. And Little Frenchie in Big Texas, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Here, I'm playing around with the wheel here. Let's spin. Let's see who's coming up. Spotless Calm is back in the house. And our beloved moderators, Michael's Adventures and Scratch and PPA, 2 of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put Scratch and PPA onto the wheel now. Unmasked Lifestyle is coming up. We actually watched a premiere from this creator last week. They have been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Superchat. They happen to have been a silver member with us for a long time. We see this channel every single day for that reason in those slides that you see at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And in the corner panels, of course, our members and moderators are always flashing on the screen. Unmasked Lifestyle has also had us join them for their 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So hopefully everybody gets a chance to go back and see that. That was a lot of fun. And forgive me, Tiffany wears t-shirts. By the way, when you drop that mic drop super sticker, I appreciate that as well. I didn't mention the mic drop, but that was very cool. And I'm just catching up with the chat. Is there, if there's a question or a comment that I've missed, just please be patient with me. Mention it again with either 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. And I don't mean to miss anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Black Phoenix is back in the house today. Let's see who else we've got in here right now. Andy Ace Flaw 1 came back. Chris's Clever Craft is here. Everything Randomly Unique Rose. Facing Reality, of course, always engages the conversation. It's a pleasure having you here. I did mention have Cheetah Will View. Jeremy D-Day's in the house. Jan Hines is still here. Just Teresa's still with us. Little Frenchie in Big Texas. Mom and Lon came back. Thank you for that. Night Star Beauty we did look at already. They happen to be a member and they're back with us in the chat. Sam Slogs, Trains, and More. I did put you back on the wheel. Spotless Calm is back with us. Team Goodman is here again. The Real Deal with Shonda Davis. Thank you for coming in. And Purple Tube came in for the second half, which is very cool. So hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to again. And Unmasked Lifestyle, thank you for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. And well, Tiffany Wears T-shirts is still at it. Thank you again very much. I should tell everybody, just in case we're not sure about how the Stream Boss works there. So the Stream Boss particularly works on a points per pennies type of system. I have it matching, let's say, American dollars. So the Stream Boss has a total of 2,000 points. So if somebody super chats, like for instance, Spotless Calm there gave $2. Tiffany Wears T-shirts gave another 99 cents for, I lost a count of how many times she's done that today. But that would knock the appropriate number of points off of the Stream Boss. Then the very last person to knock the life out of the Stream Boss becomes the next Stream Boss. So that's pretty fun. Roxy John, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And hopefully whoever gave us our 2 thumbs down today is still with us as well, because I love when they hang out and stalk us. It doesn't happen very often. Fanatic Guide, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And that's right, Chris's Clever Craft. Roxy John, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Nwani Igbo, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for coming in, Nwani Igbo. Good to see you here. I believe you've been with us before, and forgive me if I'm not pronouncing that right. Polly 180 Animation Studios, it's good to see you back as well. Thanks for coming in. And let us Fanatic Guide, I think I welcomed you, but hopefully you saw the new song on our copyright-free music channel today as well. You probably like the title of it. It's just a coincidence, but you might find it entertaining. And again, Tiffany wears t-shirts. Is this salt again? Is this, I got no wounds, otherwise I'd think you were putting salt on the wounds or something like that, but that's an interesting super sticker there. That's for sure. But I really do appreciate that extra support. Once again, Unmasked Lifestyle with 1,230 subscribers. They are fully monetized, and so there's lots of ways to support them when we get over there, including Super Chats and memberships. I see that they've got another premiere scheduled. For the life of me, can I figure out what date that is? August 9th? Yeah, so that's going to be coming up in a little while. Let us spin. Yes, Tiffany wears t-shirts. Thank you for making it rain today. I do appreciate all this extra support, that's for sure. We all like seeing our name. That's why the Stream Boss thing can work. For those of you who live stream or are thinking about doing it, that is, a fun little extra thing. I'm sure we all understand exactly what that's for and how it works, but it is fun, and it does allow somebody to at least have their name on the screen for a while. What happens usually is somebody will ask if they've never seen it before, why is that person's name on the screen? That's the other reason why we have the in the center of the screen there, you'll see the box that has the activity list. So anytime a membership rolls over, or if somebody becomes a member, or super chats and things like that, it goes into that list, so they get a little bit of exposure there as well. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. And then, yeah, thank you so much, Facing Reality. I really do appreciate your positivity. And let us talk about Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. So they are actually telling me, whether I'm supposed to say it or not, they're telling me that they actually are experiencing a vacation that will be coming up in the next few days. So hopefully we'll find some fun content coming out of that from Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. At the same time, hopefully you enjoy yourself while you do that, but they will be with us for the next few days likely. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is always here as a member and a moderator. They're an extremely generous creator. They happen to be a moderator over at our copyright-free music channel as well. Now on this channel here, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More, you'll find a lot of variety, not just train videos, even though there are a lot. He also does vlogs. He's got 5 years of experience on YouTube, as we see. He also allows people to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here in Superchat, typically doing a random once-a-week live stream to let people have some channel exposure and talk about their channels in a similar way. As well, you can see that he does the Feature Channels collaboration that we talk about regularly as well, and there are a lot of familiar faces over there. He will be willing to swap playlists, so if anybody here in the chat is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say so in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I do have another question. So first of all, I have a poll at the top of the chat that's been pinned. It's on our community tab, and I'm hoping that everybody will take part in that, because often we will have creators ask about programs and apps they can use on both the computer and the phones and tablets, things like that, that they can edit videos with. And I hope everybody will engage that, just so that we can give a little bit of information to those looking for new apps or programs. And then as well, what on earth was I just about to ask? I'm just filling up the wheel here, because I know I said I was going to do that and I haven't done it yet. Mom and Lawn is coming up. Everything Random, a Unique Rose. And forgive me, because now my chat list is going to be a little bit off. So I will fight through it as best I can here. Facing Reality, Chris's Clever Craft is there. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More's numbers are starting to creep up. Soulstar Sketchin is willing to swap playlists. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream, so I do appreciate that as well. For those of you who don't already know, all of the music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music for your videos and live streams. I'm working on a way to make that easier for everybody to get, but it is available there. If you know how to get it, go ahead and get it. It's available everywhere, of course, Spotify, Amazon, Deezer, Apple, Google, everywhere. And you can use that both in your live streams and videos, and we have a virtual 24-hour live stream going right now. None of the music have vocals, so if you were running a live stream and wanted to put that in your background, you would know that you're not going to get talked over or sang over, so hopefully that's helpful as well. Chris's Clever Craft must have asked a question. Let me see if I can go back and find it. Everything Random, a Unique Rose. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to make your channel next. And if that's what you were reminding me of, Chris's Clever Craft, to make sure I didn't miss it, thank you so much for the nudge. I really do appreciate that because it did slip by me while I was looking away from the chat for a quick second. So thank you for that. Let me just make sure I'm not missing something, though. Yeah, if I missed anything else, just please give me a nudge. I will appreciate the help, of course. And other than that, hopefully we're doing okay. So Facing Reality always engages the conversation here in the chat, whether it's questions or whether she's sharing information, or especially like you find on her channel, it says right on the banner, encouraging words and positive messages. Facing Reality absolutely enjoys contributing to the community. You know, YouTube, we have to always remember, is a social network, of course, and Facing Reality is absolutely engaging that, not just here, but with others. They also happen to be very active on other social media platforms as well, so hopefully they will, everybody will follow them there as well and see the interesting stuff that they post. The outside social networks can be a great way to draw in a lot of extra outside traffic to your channel. So for instance, we have a Twitter list available for everybody. Anybody that tweets or retweets can become a part of that list, and that shows you generous creators on Twitter that you might be able to trade favors with. We do have a Facebook group where anybody can post videos, and then as well we have a subreddit where everybody can post videos as well. So hopefully that will be a little bit helpful to everybody getting that external traffic from the social networks. Facing Reality has 592 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 600 that they're thinking about. They'll have it any moment, and you'll find a lot of variety on this channel, but of course a lot of positivity. Most of you who've been here for a lot of the time today have seen positivity from Facing Reality, but not just when it comes to their own channel. They spread this throughout the community as well. So let's look at Everything Random, a Unique Rose. And this is a channel that's got just a slight name change, but they've been with us before with 216 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther as well. Barb's Country Home, good to see you here. Scratcher Chic, thanks for coming back in. And forgive me if I've missed anybody. What we find on this channel is a little bit of variety, but I'm looking forward to getting to know this creator better. They've only been with us a couple of times so far, and hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know them as well. And hopefully we'll push them a little bit farther. They're officially on the road to 300 now. So let me see what I can do about adding another couple of names to the wheel. I'm going to have to do a bit of extra checking today to see if people are still here, because the wheel will give a little bit of credit to people who had been here but didn't make it back for the second half. Mom and Lawn talking about swapping playlists. That is a simple arrangement that you can make with other creators, and basically you're going to run a playlist of their videos, they're going to run a playlist of your videos, and you can imagine over a long period of time, if you get a lot of different creators running a playlist of your videos, your hours are really going to stack up. But there's two other big reasons why I push it, and I'll describe how it works in a second. When you have somebody run a playlist of your videos, they're essentially running every second of every video in full the whole time. So that can really bump your averages up for your analytics, and then as well, it's a great way to trade favors with somebody and get a friendship started. That's where the strong and solid foundation for our channels really comes from, when you make a lot of friends who are truly interested in your success, excited when you come out with new videos, and truly want to help you grow. So it's very simple. Since you're just obligated to run the playlist, you don't necessarily have to sit there and watch every second of every video in this case. Then you're able to do it when you work, when you sleep, when you eat, when you go out, or on another window on your device, or on another device if you have one, and things like that. So it's something that's fairly easy to do. Now, everybody's free to make those arrangements here in the chat. I just want to encourage it because, like I said, it's a great way to trade favors. This is where a lot of friendships get started, when you have to have that extra conversation. PurpleTube, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. PurpleTube has now become our stream boss. And this is another creator who shares a lot of knowledge with YouTube, with regards to YouTube as well, so that everybody can improve their channels and their videos. So for that reason, I'm going to make that channel the next one that we look at. PurpleTube is a dear friend of Superchat. They've been with us a long time. Mr. Fulton Mraz, still celebrating your birthday until tomorrow? Mr. Fulton Mraz has been celebrating for a few days. I think his birthday was on Tuesday. We don't happen to stream on that day, but everybody hopefully will wish Mr. Fulton Mraz a belated happy birthday. He is somebody who's been with Superchat from the very beginning and connected to me probably for 1.5 years already, as a matter of fact. Tina Talk Show, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. PurpleTube, I really do appreciate that generous super chat again, so thank you very much for that. For that reason, we're looking at this channel right away, and I'll get some more names onto the wheel soon. PurpleTube already has 1,840 subscribers, so they're officially on the road to 1,900 and will soon be rolling towards 2K. And as well, what you'll find on this channel is this is a creator who is willing to share generously with other creators, not only their experience, but information that they find from the YouTube community guidelines and things like that to help you both with your channels and your videos. They have even corrected me on a couple of things that I was unsure about up until recently, and they really do a lot of fact checking when they get into this kind of stuff. So hopefully you'll find some not only inspiration and entertainment when you get to this channel, but you'll find some information that you can use for your channels and videos as well. So here we go. Be informed, not influenced, is a good way to put that out. So I haven't seen this video yet, but my bet is that this will be informative for everybody as well. But PurpleTube does a lot of variety on their channel, and I'm looking forward to the next time I can catch them on a live stream as well, because I had a great time the first time I caught them on a live stream. Texas Made Food, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And the Psycho Ducky, good to see you back in the house. Yeah, Fanatic Guide, that specifically, yes, live streaming. So I'll leave it to you to find that video. Let me see if I can find it here. If you look through PurpleTube's channel, let me try to remember. Here we go. If you type in watch time on PurpleTube, you will find this video that comes up right away. It's just mixed within their videos. It says content that doesn't count towards monetization watch hours. This is a very important video to see because, like I said, even I was corrected about a couple of things in this video, and it's just great to see generosity in a creator sharing that kind of thing to help everybody. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. PurpleTube's been a friend of Superchat for quite some time and has been impactful in our community, of course. Texas Made Food, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to make your channel the next one that we look at before I spin the wheel again. Right now we're going to look at Spotless Calm because I did spin the wheel. And Texas Made Food, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. This is Spotless Calm right here. James Guy, thank you for coming in. That's another creator with about 30,000 subscribers that can help you meet more friends and family members as well. 469 subscribers for Spotless Calm. They are getting very, very close to the 500 that I know they're thinking about. They'll be halfway to 1K already. They have something going on their stream every day. As you can see, they do these long 8-hour live streams, and they mix up the visuals and the music so that you get a little bit of variety on this channel, but it's something that's relaxing. They do have quite a loyal and dedicated following, so there's always somebody in there. There's always conversation to be had. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and helping them keep the conversation going over there. There's always somebody to hang out with over there. And they are an extremely supportive creator. So not only is Spotless Calm here in Tuber Chat with us, they support us on our copyright-free music channel every single day, but as well, I run into them and we joke together about the fact that we bounce around in between different premieres and live streams as much as we both can separately, but we continuously run into each other. So it's always very cool to see somebody out supporting that much and in that way. So let's spin. I'm going to start moving a little bit faster now because we have been on for an extra half hour almost, and then considering the first half of the live stream today. Forgive me, I didn't mean to spin the wheel already. Texas Made Food is coming up right now, and then Mom and Lawn will come out right after that. Texas Made Food has 2,460 subscribers. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this creator. There's obviously a lot of delicious looking content here, much to be learned as well as entertained and inspired by. Now I'm looking forward to getting to know this creator better, and hopefully everybody else will as well as you catch up with them. But we've got a little bit of variety here. Fried pickles, peach cobbler, buffalo chicken bites, which is interesting, and fried mushrooms. So you got a lot of variety here. A lot of really good like kind of food for a get-together, right? This is making me think like, you know, a table full of food for a Super Bowl or something like that. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and learning a little bit when we get there as well. And thank you, Texas Made Food, for reminding everybody to thumbs up. Yeah, today they mean more than usual because we did have to cut the stream. We didn't cut it. We got it cut by the internet. But we had to start over, so I appreciate that from everybody. Offset Birch, thanks for hanging out still. Boss Lady Denise is back. That's going to be our featured channel for Monday, of course. Now, I didn't say anything earlier. I don't know if Emotion made it back with us or not. I don't think they're still here. Emotion, their second channel is actually going to be our featured channel for Sunday, and tomorrow will be Charlene. Hopefully we'll see her soon. What do I think about YT always setting back the quality on videos and lives? It was 144 now just for this live. So it shouldn't. I'm streaming in 720. So the reason I stream in 720 is to try to keep load off of the computer, because what happens on the screen is secondary to what's happening in the chat, right? That's why it's called Tuber Chat. As long as we're here, I'm just here to put channels on the screen and fill the time for 2 hours while everybody's here meeting. Otherwise, I'd worry about a better quality stream, but 720 should be okay. That might come down to internet. It could be problems with my own internet today, because obviously we did have some kind of issue there. So there's perhaps choking going in my internet connection, but it also could just be yours at times, dropping the quality. Yeah, so I wonder if that's it. You can use a website. Let me show you this quickly. Speedtest.net. And we'll get back to Mom and Lawn in a second. I did spin the wheel already. Thank you one more time, Texas Made Food, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that, of course. And when we just click go, if the page is coming up here, my internet tends to lag while I live stream no matter what I do. I don't live in Toronto. I live about an hour and a half away. So our internet is good. Maybe you might even want to call it great, but it's not quite, you know, fiber optic, high quality, pin the needle like on this test here, like it might be in Toronto or other cities like that. So downloading 24 meg. Wow, I'm surprised that it's not much higher than that. Maybe something really is up. And upload is about the same. Yeah, download should usually in most services be much, much higher. So something must be up. So speedtest.net is one channel you can check. And then downdetector.com is another channel or another website that I can show you. It's free, of course, and what happens is they show you when things are having problems, like Grand Theft Auto 5 might be having trouble right now, Patreon might be having trouble right this second, McDonald's app might be having trouble. So what this does is it just lets you check, and they do have an app as well, whether it's you or them if something is not working. So hopefully you guys enjoy those couple of resources. I use them all the time. If you want to remember where those were, you can make a clip out of today's live stream when it's over by just clicking the clip icon beside the thumbs up and thumbs down. And you can make yourself a minute-long clip of those two pieces if you'd like to. And they are about halfway in to the second half of episode 244 of Tuber Chat. Rock Chick Beauty, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Poly 180 Animation Poly 180 Animation Studios, thanks for coming back in. Baskets Resale is in the house. They happen to be a member, so of course I'm going to put them on the wheel right away. Life with Boo, good to see you here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I don't mean to. I just got into a bit of a long speech and tutorial there for a quick second. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Pardon me if I miss anything. Mom and Lon, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. We happen to be looking at that channel right now. They got 95 subscribers. So this is a new connection for Tuber Chat. This must be the first time that I'm putting your channel on the screen. If I'm right, we've been actually connected on Instagram for a couple of days already. But with 95 subscribers, they're getting very close to 100. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so I'm going to take one of your videos. I usually look for something over 10 minutes, so I'll take this 19-minute one here and add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. Hopefully that will make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Embracing everyday realities, thank you for coming in. I am going to do one more thing here. Every time I see a channel under 100, we know that the YouTube algorithm is being hardest on these channels when it comes to purging, glitching, and all the other things that we all love so much. So what I'm going to do is leave a comment on their discussion tab, and this will just give the algorithm an extra little boost to say I want to be connected to them. And hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments like that, but it is something I like to recommend. Hope Bless, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. They've been with us many, many, many times before. They were actually just featured last week. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We're going to look at Bailey Squad right now. They happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away. Now we're going to look at them. And then Hope Bus just dropped another super chat on us. They've done that to us many times before. So I'm going to get Hope Bus ready, and they will be the next channel that we look at before I spin the wheel again. Bailey Squad has 772 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that they're thinking about. What I find, and you can tell me if you feel differently about this for anybody that's already gotten close or hit the 1,000 subscribers, when you hit 600, you kind of start to see it on the horizon. When you hit 700, it becomes very real because you start to realize it's just a matter of time. When you get to 800, it feels almost right around the corner. And at 900, you know you're going to have it any day now. So I wonder how everybody feels about that. As well, today I do have a poll that is pinned to our chat. It's actually a poll on the community tab, because what I'm asking everybody for is not just to answer the first question, which asks, do you edit your videos on a computer, a phone, or a tablet? I'm also asking what program or app you use, because often I'll be asked about different programs and apps, and of course I use the couple that I use, but there are so much variety out there, and depending on the different platforms, I'm curious, as well as a lot of other creators will be, to know some of the especially free resources that are out there so that people can edit their videos easier. And you know, I know there's a lot of variety out there. Shutterbug Infinity, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. So let's look next at Hope Bus. What you'll find from Bailey Squad is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. This is somebody who's been with us for quite some time now. They happen to be a member, so of course I put them on the wheel right away. But you will find generosity coming from them, hanging out in your premieres, live streams, and commenting on your videos as well. Let's get to Hope Bus. Now, I'm going to move a little bit faster. I know I said that earlier, but I'm just going to, not racing. We're not in a rush or anything like that, but I will move a little bit faster than I have been. And we're looking at Hope Bus right now. We see some variety in this channel. Particularly what they're doing is converting a bus into an RV. Like, well, okay, it says building a home. They're putting a lot of work into this. Now, I'm always interested to see this kind of thing. And they are really putting a lot of effort into this. But it's great that you're filming this and filming the journey along. Now I got to see this extra video, but I see that it's got the hashtag gratitude on it, so it must be something positive. Now I just want to make a note for everybody that's brand new here to Tuber Chat, or if you haven't been here many times before. It's very important that when we're connecting with a channel, we're watching a video that's over 3 minutes in length. We must watch a full video longer than 3 minutes. Better if it's 4, 5, 6, or even 7 minutes. You're always free to do more than I suggest here. I will give you the minimum that we know results in connections that stick and stay, right? So if you watch a full video at least 3 minutes long, leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of the video. You don't want to say nice one, great vid, or new fam from Tuber Chat here, any of that stuff, because if you say something that hundreds of other people are saying, especially if it's short, YouTube will very likely hold your comment for review, and then you risk the possibility of losing the connection altogether. We don't want that. So then, when you've done these things, leave a thumbs up, leave a subscription. Of course, you want to subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell for notifications, as you see me do for all creators, and put your notifications on. That should make your connection stick. Then come back, let them know that you've done that. They will do the same thing for you. Tea with Moo, good to see you here. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Tea with Moo, good to see you here for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Ben of the Week, Fanbia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Forgive me if I'm getting that wrong, but it's good to see you here for the first time too. Again, hopefully you're feeling welcome, and if you don't mind taking a moment just to read our video description, it will talk about exactly how you can meet lots of friends and family members for your channel here, if that's what you would like. Baskets Resale is coming up right now. This creator actually has 2 different channels. I'll show you the other one. They actually have thousands of subscribers over there, and I will get some more names onto our wheel in a very quick second. Baskets Resale right now has over 500 subscribers. They're actually doing really well with 518. They are moving towards the 600 that they're thinking about, already halfway on the road to 1,000. As well, we see that I want to find their second channel. It's very simple. It's just Baskets. Forgive me, I'm just addressing something in the chat. Forgive me, Baskets Resale has a second channel called Baskets. Struggling with my voice today, pardon me for that. Over 7,000, already 7,350 in subscribers. Look at this. This looks like a video that everybody needs to see. As a matter of fact, that thumbnail kind of speaks volumes there. I got to catch up with this channel. It's been a little while, but 7,350 subscribers. They're already halfway on the road to 7,400. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Baskets, as you can see, there is much to be learned from this channel, as well as entertained and inspired by it, as you can imagine. And they have broken into a second channel, of course, that we see, Baskets Resale, which happens to be a member here as well. And Claymere is in the house. Good to see you here. And thank you, Ben of the Week Fambia. Again, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Claymere happens to be a member, so I'm just putting them onto the wheel right away. Claymere is another very supportive creator who's with us regularly. Rock Chick Beauty is just dropping a super chat on us too. So for that reason, I'm going to make her channel the next one that we look at before I spin the wheel, but I will add some more names to the wheel right this second. I will do it. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Rock Chick Beauty has a new avatar, I think, right? Did you just change that? I feel like that's a new avatar. I did mention your thumbnails. I like this look of these new thumbnails lately. And forgive me, I got to catch up with your channel too. But Rock Chick Beauty has 377 subscribers now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit closer to 400. And then, yeah, Life with Boo, it's tough because it often feels when we go through our different channels like we grow a little bit and then we plateau. And then we grow all of a sudden again. And it can be really, really weird because if you were to look at the numbers every week instead of every day, you might find it a little bit less frustrating because it will feel like you're stuck a little bit less. I'm not saying I'm right, I'm saying it's a possibility. But I find that with every channel that I run, that, there's plateaus, and then, there's really not often too many dips. I mean, YouTube plays with everybody's numbers, of course, but you will find these little spurts of growth that will start to seem that much faster just because you've slowed down a little bit here and there. Now, hopefully everybody will connect with Rock Chick Beauty. This has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter with Superchat for a long, long time. We've seen them many, many times before. They, as a matter of fact, went through a situation with their YouTube channel where they were forced to start over. They came back stronger and are growing even faster now, like I said, with 377 subscribers. So they've got a much more strong and solid foundation the second time around. Nobody wants to have to start over, but at least the good news is that you get to live by the idea that we all talk about. If I knew then what I know now, what would I do? If you had to start your channel over, wouldn't you move a lot stronger and faster? And that's what we get to see from Rock Chick Beauty. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her and see what she's got going on here. GA Girl, I am every woman. The Dream Team is back in the house. Thank you for coming back in, and thank you again everybody for coming back after we cut that stream earlier. And if everybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help, especially today because we did have to start over, so I'll appreciate that. Let me refresh our list over here, and I'm gonna get some more names onto the wheel. I wonder if anybody in the chat, I was gonna ask a question earlier and I did not, I was going to ask a question, and I didn't ask it earlier, but I wonder if everybody has had trouble, for those of you who live stream or have been visiting live streams, with a lot of channels being shadow banned in the last week in particular, because it was a bit of a problem again for several days. Last weekend I tried using the new subscribers only live stream, and I feel like we got a lot of channels that are regularly here that weren't able to come in, and I got several messages after, so I don't know if that's a combination. of glitches. I'm just curious if anybody had noticed that. As well, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Courtney Cooks and more, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. It's been a little while since you've been here, but I'm always happy to have you in the chat, so hopefully you meet some new friends and family members here today. Let me see what I can do about adding some more names here. Chris's Clever Craft is on the wheel already. Andy Ace Flaw 1 will come up. Team Goodman, I believe, made it back with us again. And let me spin. We'll get another channel up, and then I'll keep adding names before we get into the next channel. Again, if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help. If you want to go back over today's live stream, in the first half hour, I just showed a couple of websites called downdetector.com and speedtest.net that can help you determine if you're having internet troubles or not. We never know if it's us or them, and these will help you a little bit. So, Andy Ace Flaw 1 has been with TuberChat from the beginning. They've actually been connected to me for probably a year and a half now, with 3,340 subscribers. They're actually just grooving along, and we've seen the growth with this channel, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Like I said, I've been connected to them for a very, very long time, so it speaks volumes about the creator behind the channel when they're still coming back after all that time, and you know, they're way beyond 3,000 subscribers now, still growing their channel, still meeting new friends and family members for themselves. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More has just dropped a super chat on us. We already looked at that channel, but thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that extra support. And let me see what else. I did say I was going to add some more names to the wheel. Let's get Offset Birch on there. Let's get Fanatic Guide. And I will get some more names as we need them. Let's spin. So one of the features that is fairly new that I was talking about is here you'll see this clip button on a lot of channels beside the thumbs up, thumbs down. What that allows you to do is cut a 15 or 60 second clip from the video you're watching, video or live stream, and you can share that out by itself on Twitter, Facebook, or Reddit or other networks. And it's kind of a cool way, like for instance here in TuberChat, of course I'm going to talk about channels. When I do a good job, you might be able to cut a clip out if I'm talking about your channel and share that out specifically. And I always appreciate any shares, but that lets you focus on your own channel too. When you're talking about your channel to other people, it would be great if you could show clips of other people vouching for your channel and, you know, your success and things like that. But today you could go back and clip those few things from the first half hour of the second half of today's live stream. Fanatic Guide has 2,330 subscribers, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. This is a channel that's got a handful of different success here. So they happen to do premieres regularly, and forgive me, I did have a big week, so I haven't been able to be there in the mornings every day. But Fanatic Guide is an extremely supportive creator, not only here on TuberChat, they also are in our copyright-free music channel almost every single day, helping us grind out watch hours and keep the conversation going over there as well. But I'll show you a little bit more on their channel. And then Frontier Survival, thank you for coming in. Tina Talk Show, I hope I welcomed you a while back. Welcome to the Rich family. Good to see you here again. Thank you for coming in. Mama's Handprint is another supportive creator. And then, oh, Courtney Cooks and More is moving next week. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's a lot of work, right? I've moved around several times. I know how much work that can be. Oh, welcome to the Rich family. I know you've been here before, but our moderators take out any messages that are self-promoting. So, you know, as long as you want to support other creators, you'll find lots of people here willing to come to your channel and see the content that you have. but our moderators will take out self-promoting messages like that. Fanatic Guide also has some success here with a handful of videos that are not just gaming videos. So there's the bulk of this channel is gaming, but they also have these how-to videos that have really flown, right? So they've got a 70,000, 63, 35, and many over 10, approaching 20, which is really, really cool. Fanatic Guide happens to be a dynamic host as well. When you catch these premieres, you're able to keep up with the gameplay with them. They play a variety of video games as well, and they're fun to watch. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And we'll push them a little bit closer to the 2,400 that they're thinking about. Antoinette at Fun is coming up next. I hope they're still in the chat with us. I'll have a quick look in a second here. Antoinette at Fun happens to be a member, so of course I put them on the wheel right away. They were with us for both halves of today's live stream, of course. Scratch and Pete PA, the wheel is not on your side today. Been quite a while. I'm sure it will come around at some point. Antoinette at Fun, we're not sure how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or even more. So we always want to just push each other along. Claymere, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that, and for the thumbs up. So for that reason, we're going to make Claymere the next channel that we look at before I spin the wheel again. She is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and when I get her channel up, I'll talk more about that. Antoinette at Fun is also out supporting others regularly. I run into them in a lot of other live streams and premieres. Nikki D Sings, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Antoinette at Fun was here with us in the first half. They did make it back in, but I think they've gone already. So we'll move on quickly. We'll go to Claymere. Cabarar Gaming is in the house. Word up to you too. Thank you for coming in. Cabarar Gaming also supports us not only here, but on our copyright-free music channel. For those of you who haven't already seen it, all of the music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. We also have a virtual 24-hour live stream running over there that you could just run in the background of your own live stream if you wanted to do that. It's all copyright-free. There's no vocals, so you're not going to get spoken over or sang over or anything like that. And the link will be dropped in the chat for that occasionally as well. So as well, Claymere happens to be a loyal, dedicated, and very supportive, generous creator. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. You'll find a lot of variety on their channel. I see that they've got a premiere coming up, and that is going to be in a couple of days, so we'll keep an eye out for that. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Claymere. They are fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get to their channel. They've got 2,000 actually 2,180 subscribers right now. We can push them a little bit closer towards the 2,200 that they're thinking about, of course. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, the t-shirt that I'm wearing, The Grind is Real, with the huge play button, is from my dear friend Vern's Junk Closet. She's already sent me over a couple of different things, and this was something that I won in a giveaway that she does for her members. As well, what you'll find when we're talking about Claymere and her generosity in her channel, when you manage to make it into one of her live streams, you will find her doing everything she can to support creators and get them connecting in her live streams in a similar way to what we're doing here. She drops a lot of links and things like that, which is very, very cool. Spotless Calm is going to be the next channel that we're going to look at. If anybody in the house today is willing to swap playlists with each other, by the way, for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. We did look at Spotless.com already. I wasn't sure about that, so I'll just move on quickly. But Spotless.com always has something going on their channel. These 8-hour live streams are running every day with a variety of music and visual, music and visual separately, which gives you a lot of variety on this channel, but there's always conversation to be had. There's always people hanging out in those live streams, and I catch it every day. This is Chris's Clever Craft. I'm getting to know this creator as well. They're a lot of fun on their channel. They bring a lot of fun into our chat as well. They probably will in yours when you connect with them. With 239 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 300 that we know they're thinking about. I'm going to get some more names onto the wheel right now. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. Of course, we need them, especially today, just because we had to start over. But I do appreciate what everybody's been doing already. Farmer Girl Christine, let's get you on the wheel. Is Little Frenchie in Big Texas still with us? I'm going to get Mama Glow Up on here. And TWTTV, are you with us, or did they just make it for the first half? They might not be with us. Team Goodman, I haven't had you up yet, right? I put you on the wheel, though. Mama's handprint. And we'll get Cabaret Gaming on there. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up, and hopefully everybody otherwise is doing okay. Meeting new friends and family members. Chris's Clever Craft, you are a hoot, I must admit. Yes, absolutely. I had a good time getting to know your channel a little bit, watching a couple of videos. I'm looking forward to more, though. Mama Glow Up is coming up. Most of you may not already know, but I actually, half of my full-time job is running YouTube channels for other people, which is great. But the other half of my full-time job is doing what you might call real work outdoors. I'm not in front of a computer on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, especially when the weather is not terrible. So it's a little bit harder for me these days, as it is for everybody, to always be out supporting each other as much as it was in the winter. So I have a harder time keeping up. But I absolutely plan to get around to everybody's channel, especially when you're more frequently here in Superchat. Of course, there's favoritism, right? Like, I don't go back to channels as often that haven't been here in 6 months as I do for the creators that are here every week. We see that regularly. Like, for instance, Mama Glow Up is an extremely supportive creator. Now, not only here in Superchat, she's also over on our copyright-free music channel regularly in our virtual live stream, our virtual 24-hour live stream, keeping the conversation growing, grinding out the watch hours over there. But as well, she's out supporting other creators regularly, and it's because of that particular generosity that I first featured this channel just a few weeks ago. I guess it's getting on a couple of months now. We feature a different single channel every single day based on impact and generosity that I see within the community, and you'll find that kind of generosity and support coming back from Mama Glow Up when you connect with them. With 1,400 subscribers, they're actually a little bit higher right now. I'm hoping we can push them towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. And then Nikki D Sings is adding people into a playlist, which is really cool. And Frugal Mama of Boys actually is our featured channel from today. So hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. Embracing Everyday Realities is on the wheel. Let's spin. I'm going to move a little bit faster because now we've been on for a solid second hour, as well as the little bit we were on in the beginning. So we likely usually go anywhere from 2 to especially 2.5 hours per day. So I'll guess on another half hour. We're not really in a rush today, but I'll get as many channels on the screen as I can. And then, yeah, well, actually, we're not doing too badly. Oh, Cabaret Gaming. What often happens is YouTube plays around with all of our numbers, but let's say we have anybody that comes through the chat with extra accounts and wants to do a favor, like give you a few extra thumbs up and stuff like that. YouTube can go ahead and rip those out right away. As we've seen, it was up to 53 for a minute and back down to 46. That's likely YouTube doing it. So it's interesting, that's for sure. We all know what it's like to face frustrations when it comes to our numbers, whether it's thumbs, views, subscribers, or anything else. And then Nikki D Sings will have new content for us in a little while. So hopefully everybody otherwise is doing okay. I did put a poll at the top of the chat pinned, so hopefully everybody will check that out. What we're looking for is to find out where you're editing your videos, on a computer, a tablet, or a phone, and what app or program you're using. If you could, please comment on that community post so that everybody can go back there and get an idea of some of the other things people are using. I know there's a lot of stuff out there like KineMaster, Power Director, and then of course if you're on a computer you might be using Premiere, or on a Mac, Final Cut and stuff like that. Yeah, do another 2 hours. We'll spam with super chats. Yeah, Corinne's life. We did see a different kind of super chat train running earlier today. That was interesting. I do appreciate the extra support, that's for sure. Purple Tube is willing to swap playlists. If anybody here is willing to swap playlists with each other, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Thank you, Mom and Lon. I really do appreciate your extra support today. Keto Boss Fitness and Health, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. When my internet crashed there, I reset the computer, and for some reason my monitor was not as bright as it usually is. It'd be nice if I'd turn these things down. Now, not that this matters, I'm just going to show you something, but let's see what this looks like for a second here, because I know that my face is really washed out, but you see how the light from the computer screen can really like help if you can keep that dim somehow. Now, I can't. You know, I wear glasses, my vision's not perfect and all this. But it would be nice if we could have some better lighting, I guess, right? Hopefully everybody otherwise is doing okay. This is Team Goodman. We don't know how many subscribers they have right now. It's well over 1,000 because they've got a community tab. They've actually been with us for a long time, and they allow people to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here. They've got a premiere coming up in a few days as well. Hopefully everybody will look forward to that. After you connect with them, you'll have some brand new content to check out in the next coming days. It's all variety on this channel, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And they have been with Superchat for quite some time as supportive and loyal creators as well. Soulstar Sketchin is coming up right now. You got some serious luck because I just put your name on the wheel. I don't even think I said anything about it, but you came up right away as soon as I put it in there. So let's have a look at Soulstar Sketchin. They've got 1,780 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 1,800 that they're thinking about. They're fully monetized, of course, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships, of course. And you'll find a lot of variety on this channel. Now, I'm looking forward to getting to know them better because this is a relatively new connection for TuberChat. But hopefully you will enjoy connecting with them as well. And like I said, we'll push them towards their next milestone, get them rolling towards 1,800. 2K is going to be right around the corner from them. I see that they're actually doing a featured channels collaboration here as well. Now, it's all really big channels, but that's cool. It's nice that you're promoting others, of course, and hopefully everybody here in the chat is doing okay. Now, if I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please be patient with me and mention it again if you don't mind, with either 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. Hopefully it will help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully we'll catch it the next time around. Let us spin the wheel and we'll get another channel up here. I'm going to start moving much faster, like I said, because we're in over 2 hours now, basically. And one more time, I'll just ask everybody if you can hit that poll that we're talking about that I've got pinned to the chat. It's actually a poll on our community tab, but the link is right there. And then we're looking to know how you edit your videos so that we can share information and everybody can have a look at what kind of programs and apps people are using. Especially free ones is really what we're looking for. What did I miss about Scratch and Pete that I should have known already? I see Hope Bus congratulating them. Forgive me, what did I miss something? I'm gonna embarrass myself by missing something important. I missed, you know, every week I say that, you know, I try not to ever miss Scratch and Pete PA's premieres. I managed to miss another one. Gotta be careful with that, because I think I jinxed myself this time. Okay, forgive me, I must have missed something. GA Girl, I'm Every Woman, the Dream Team has 408 subscribers. I'm hoping everybody will connect with them. They are an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They've been a member here for a while. Yes, actually, the $50 win is cool. So forgive us, we're spoiling, but you're absolutely right. Hope Us. Scratch and Pete PA actually had a great, he always does great videos, but he did have a great positive moment in his latest video, so hopefully everybody will check that out. Now, I did have to miss that premiere, but of course I went back for the replay. Hopefully everybody will check that out. Scratch and PPA we'll look at shortly. 408 subscribers for GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team. Now, they're not only here supporting us in Tuber Chat, but I see them out supporting other creators regularly as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that kind of support coming back to them after you connect with them as well. Cabaret Gaming is going to come up right now. This is another creator who has been both here in Tuber Chat regularly and on our copyright-free music channel, helping us grind out watch hours and keep the conversation going over there as well. Cabaret Gaming is here with 1,200 subscribers right now, and Sergeant Life, thank you for coming back in. I know we lost the stream earlier, but I appreciate you coming back in for part 2. Hopefully everybody will push Cabaret Gaming a little bit farther. They're actually posting frequently, so they've got some shorts videos here, but they do a combination of videos and live streams, and they are a dynamic host. So when you get into their live stream, they're fun to watch. You can tell that they're always having a good time when they're playing. Now, I'm partial to Grand Theft Auto, but they do other things as well. But when you get there, you know, they're always excited. There's always excitement and positivity in the chat, so it makes it a pleasure to watch and a pleasure to hang out in there. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Cabaret Gaming and seeing some of their support coming back to you as well. And pardon me, my voice has just about had it for today. Oh, please don't tell me I'm frozen again. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is just letting me know I might be frozen. If we lose the stream again today, we're cutting. Farmer Girl Christine is coming up next. Let's see what they've got going on for us. I've got my internet backed up and everything else, and that doesn't seem to want to pick up. Farmer Girl Christine has 120 subscribers. I'm hoping everybody will connect with this creator as well. They've been back with us regularly, and Farmer Girl Christine happens to be an extremely supportive creator. So I'm hoping everybody will enjoy getting to know them as they continue to put out more content. They've got a brand new video over here right now for everybody, as a matter of fact. And then with 120 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 130 that they're thinking about, possibly even 200. And thank you, Unmasked Lifestyle. I appreciate the extra support from you as well. Wolfsbear Productions made it in, actually. They were hanging out with Sparkle's Hope Chest today. And weren't expecting to be here today. But I guess we're on a little bit later than you might have thought. So, Scratch and PPA is telling Sam to look after the internet over there. My goodness. Let's spin the wheel. And let's see what else is going on here. Purple Tube is still our stream boss today. So that's very fun, and thank you, of course, all of you for the super chats today, that extra support. I really do appreciate that. Pardon me. Now, finally, we're going to look at Scratch and PPA. So I always speak highly of this creator, of course, but there's so much reason for this. Now, first of all, Scratch and PPA has been a dedicated moderator for TuberChat for a long, long time. But that came because of the support that was seen in Scratch and PPA. Now, the way that this works, of course, is most of you who've been here before know that I take moderating very, very seriously, right? We have a few more moderators now than we did several months ago. I actually cleaned them out once a long time ago, but we have a good handful, and these are creators who have shown generosity and extreme supportive behavior between lots of other creators, not just TuberChat, for a long, long time. Scratch and PPA was so unbelievably supportive, not only in TuberChat, but in every channel that I now run, as well as in other channels that I had seen. And so we're very lucky that when asked, Scratch and PPA decided to become a moderator and has been ever since. I don't think he's ever missed a live stream at all. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think there's been a single one. So that's just one tiny thing, and I appreciate that, of course. I'm sure everybody here who's part of the TuberChat family appreciates Scratch and PPA and what they do for us here. But as well, Scratch and PPA is so unbelievably supportive that what you'll find is when you visit one of his premieres that he runs every Tuesday around lunchtime in the Eastern time zone at 12:15, you will see a chat that runs faster than TuberChat. You will see so many creators in there supporting Scratch and Pete, excited for his videos, excited for his success, and especially excited for the positive moment that, again, has just happened in this latest video. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with him, and you'll see what I'm talking about when you get there, because he's so unbelievably supportive to others. You see that kind of support coming back to him, and I think that speaks volumes about the creator behind the channel. As well, of course, he's part of the lottery ticket scratching genre, but he has an interactive series that allows you to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. And then as well, you will find lots of support, like I said, coming back from Scratch and PPA after you connect with him. But he does a thoughtful and considerate job of featuring a single creator in every single episode of his videos. And when we look back at the history here, he's been doing this for several months, and you see that the branding on these videos ever since the start has been the beginning, has been the same from the beginning, which is excellent. This is a perfect example of somebody planning and then following through. Corinne's Life, thank you so much for that extra super chat. I really do appreciate the extra generosity from you, just because you care, of course. And spinning around on the chair, of course, that emoji is fun. But thank you very much for this. Corinne's Life has been a very generous member and moderator for TuberChat, but a dear friend, somebody who I speak to offline as well occasionally, even with, you know, FaceTime type phone calls where we talk, and they are willing to share information about their experiments on YouTube and things that they learn, so that we can spread that throughout the community and help everybody as well. So hopefully everybody will connect with Corinne's life. She now happens to be our stream boss for today. So you see she's knocked the life out of our last stream boss, and you see that extra exposure from her there on the life meter right under my camera here, which is really, really cool. So I appreciate that. Sparkle's Hope Chest has come in as well. Like I said, they were hanging out with Wolf Spirit Productions. And let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Scratch and PPA now has 627 subscribers. So I'm hoping we can push him a little bit closer towards the 700 that we are thinking about now for him. As well, we noticed that we're back up to 53 thumbs up. So thank you everybody for the extra thumbs up, especially because we had to start over today. We're going to look at Sergeant Life now. This is another longtime friend of Superchat, with 229 subscribers here. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 300 that they're thinking about. I've obviously got to catch up with you. Cool that you made it to SeaWorld. It's great to see a lot of this theme park footage coming out now that lots of areas in the world are experiencing a little bit better weather, but also some of these lockdowns are starting to loosen up for a lot of people who are able to get a lot of new footage, especially outdoors, that we haven't been able to see for months and months and months. So thank you for sharing that. I'm looking forward to seeing that video, as a matter of fact. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Sergeant Life, their previously featured channel, of course. Do I have any kind of system for how I go in through and watch other channels? Working on a spreadsheet. So I do use Google Sheets. Like I'm an Excel kind of guy, but I happen to have been using Google Sheets for a long time. So I do use a spreadsheet, and I use a combination of the statistics that I get from my robot Bottissimo. It does a great job. You have to copy paste. You can't download them. There are other ones I think Streamlabs allows you to download, but I can keep track of how active everybody is here in the chat. So typically I will use spreadsheets to keep track of super chats and members, as well as people who are most active here in the live streams, as well as moderators and things like that. And there are lots of other tools, as a matter of fact. So for those of you who know the website, let me show it to you quickly. Here's another website. If you want to notice, we're an hour and 17 minutes into the second half. If you want to clip this as well. IFTTT.com stands for if this, then that. What that means is if this happens, then do that. So for instance, if I get a new super chat on TuberChat, please add a line into my spreadsheet called Super Chats. So there's 3, and it's very, very cool how you can get this stuff to work, where you can tell this particular website, which starts out as free. You can set up 3 things for free. It can automatically tweet. If you have a video, it can automatically share Instagram photos to Facebook. It goes back and forth between all these services. But what I use it for right now is if there are memberships, super chats, and super stickers that come through, they automatically get added into spreadsheets and Google Sheets, which is really cool. So that's one thing. I do a lot of copying, pasting. I do a lot of like making charts and not charts, but lists and pivot tables and things like this. So hopefully everybody will enjoy thinking about some of that if you happen to do that. As you grow and follow more creators and more people come into your audience, it becomes overwhelming to look after sometimes, but you can do a rough job, of trying to keep track, especially of the people who are coming back to support you regularly. It changes over time, right? There are a lot of people now who, when TuberChat started over a year ago, are well into the thousands of subscribers, and many of them come by just occasionally. Many creators we don't see anymore at all. Not that they'll never come back, but what I will do, for instance, is I will put a lot of focus on creators that are active lately, but I will occasionally go back to some of the creators that were here in, let's say, the first 50 episodes, or people who've been featured channels before, or especially as somebody could, you could go back and watch videos from people who have super chatted or become members before and things like that, because it's a lot easier to get somebody to do something they've already done before than it is to get somebody to do something new, of course. So Offset Birch is here with 21 subscribers. Is a fairly new channel. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and pushing them a little bit farther. They're on the road to the first 100. And then pardon me while I try to catch up that next question. What about to use for yourself to help you get to other channels? So I just copy and paste a lot out of the super chats or membership section, for instance, or here in Bottissimo, there's no way to click. When you copy paste, if you do it a certain way out of, like, let's say I use Chrome. If I use Google Sheets and Chrome and I copy and paste the super chats or members out of the monetization section into the spreadsheet, you can click on them and get right to their channel. If you do what I do with something like Bottissimo or Nightbot, where you're keeping the statistics, just pasting them into a spreadsheet, you still got to search and find every channel, but you're just copying and pasting. It's fairly quick. Matilda Inspiration, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, thank you for coming in. They happen to be a member, so I got them on the wheel right away. Now I'm going to start moving, because we've been on for almost 2.5 hours, essentially. And then, of course, yes, Chris's Clever Craft. You know, forgive me, because I dance around a lot of things. I'm always careful with the things that I say as much as I can be. You never know who's going to record you or clip you or, you know, bring up things that you've mentioned before. So I tend to be very generic a lot of times when I say things. But I'm sure we all understand when I say you're going to put a lot of focus naturally on creators that are coming to you most often. That's why I say it's different for everybody. But if I ask anybody here in the chat right now, who are your top 5 supporters? Everybody has 5. Even if you only have 5 subscribers, those are your top 5. And I haven't seen a channel today with less than 5, so I know we're safe today. But it's going to be a different number for everybody. It's going to be a different group of people. Kristen Welton, who is my girlfriend, who lives with me for years now, not to mention is here as a paid member and moderator in Superchat almost every single day, will have a different top 5 supporters than I will. My personal channel, Superchat, and the music channel all have a different top 5 supporters. Basically, Scratch and Pete is number 1 on every channel, and Michael's Adventures, of course. But you get what I'm saying. Other than that, you know that the numbers vary a little bit. These just happen to be unbelievably supportive creators. I'm sure they both make it into a lot of people's top numbers. So, Mama's Handprint is here with 353 subscribers. They've been here with us many times before. Hopefully, everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I also see this creator out supporting others regularly as well, so hopefully everybody will enjoy the support coming back from them that we see from them regularly, and we'll push them a little bit closer towards the 400 subscribers that they're thinking about, of course. And then I did say I'm going to move a little bit faster. Let me see if there's anybody that I've got to add onto the wheel that's been with us too long and hasn't been added. Boss Lady Denise, forgive me. We're going to have a really good look at that channel on Monday, because they're going to be featured. As a matter of fact, today's featured channel is Frugal Mama of Boys, but I didn't put you on the wheel yet, so I've got you on there now. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here, and I really am going to start moving a little bit faster. So Sparkle's Hope Chest is here. Now, we're lucky to have Sparkle's Hope Chest and Wolf Spirit Productions with us right now. Sparkle's Hope Chest happens to be a member as well. That's why I put them on the wheel right away also. They were out with Wolf Spirit Productions. So Wolf Spirit Productions is the daughter of Sparkle's Hope Chest, ironically. And they were actually just out for a good time together. They were just messaging offline. We talked Instagram. Wolf Spirit Productions and they do a lot of sharing of experimenting and the process of their journey, both for my own information as well as for things that we can together share throughout the community, which is really, really cool. So Sparkle's Hope Chest, because they've been spending a lot of time together lately, they're expecting to have some collaboration videos coming out soon as well. Sparkle's Hope Chest themselves have 307 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards 400. Actually, Chris's Clever Craft, I really do appreciate it. So forgive me for all the things you might have said that I've missed, but I really appreciate when anybody engages the chat, right? Because it's not just for me. I want to learn too. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day, right? And I get to use that knowledge even for my own project as well as other ones that I run. I really enjoy when everybody engages the conversation here, whether it's questions or comments, so that we can all discuss and everybody can at least find different options for many different things, if not improve. We probably helped a few people today with the idea of that website, IFTTT, as well as the other one, Down Detector. I talked about speedtest.net and things like this. A lot of these little resources can really add up to a lot of help for a lot of people, as a matter of fact. So I really do appreciate it. I wonder if I'm going to pronounce that right, but is it Black Nick? Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. We're going to look at Wolf Spirit Productions right now. And this is just, it's coincidence that they happen to come up right after Sparkle's Hope Chest. So Wolf Spirit Productions, again, is the daughter of Sparkle's Hope Chest. They have a tight-knit community around them as well, loyal and dedicated supporters already. Wolf Spirit Productions has 135 subscribers. We have watched this channel grow from its beginning, which is really, really cool. They've already got the featured channels front and center on their channel here. And this is something I recommend for a lot of creators. Really, anybody that's willing to do this. Because when you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to their audience and the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when so many other channels are, or your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. Derek's Journey, I didn't put you on the deal yet. Look at that luck, eh? Wolf Spirit Productions, you came up right after Sparkle's Hope Chest on the wheel. Less than 4 months already. Yeah, Wolf Spirit Productions, as a matter of fact. And they're already into experimenting with green screens and improving their video productions. They happen to be, Wolf Spirit Productions happens to be a truck driver, so they're able to show us a lot of different footage from all over, and then occasionally they head off of their regular route as well to show us a little bit extra, which is really, really cool. They've already done a couple of meetups, so like I said, they'll likely have a lot of collaboration with Sparkle's Hope Chest. They actually met up with Brenda Davis, Scrappity Doodah Painting, and more the other day, which was really, really cool. So I'm always happy to see creators collaborate in that way. Black Nick, I will have a look at your channel in a little while. In the meantime, I'm just going to ask you for a favor. If you don't mind reading our video description, you'll get an idea of how people might connect with you here. What we find in Superchat is your best success will be found in making the first move. So if you want to meet other creators, you'll find the best success by supporting them first, visiting their channel, watching a full video, giving a comment, like, subscribing, and turning on the bell, coming back, letting them know that you've done that, and then they will do the same thing for you when you let them know here. Most creators who've been to Superchat many times before will not go to a brand new channel that they see in the chat right away until they see how you interact with everybody else first. This is Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder with 2,530 subscribers on this main channel. They happen to be monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. House of X Entertainment Inc. is in the house. They happen to be members. That's Yo, it's your boy Leo, and it's me, Wanston, yes, honey, together in a joint business channel. We'll look at that in a moment. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder has been connected to me probably for a year and a half now, probably as long as House of X Entertainment Inc., and has been with me through my personal channel, Playlist Buddies Experiments, before we even started Tuber Chat. He has been so much of an impactful creator and an unbelievably loyal and generous supporter. He was actually the first creator in the Tuber Chat community to be featured on episode number 2 of Tuber Chat. We're now on episode number 244. He's still coming back to grow both of his channels. I'm going to show you the second one in a minute here. Let me see if I can get it. Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream. So I have a suggestion. A lot of times I don't really like to tell people what they should or shouldn't do with their channel, but I do have a suggestion. Because you have 2 channels, for anybody that does, what would be an idea, PurpleTube does this as well, I do the same thing, is if you can put your other channels, like he's done it here with the featured channels, put your other channel possibly even first or on its own separate shelf, so that people can get to it very, very easily. You'll be surprised how many people will find you, they'll look for you, and support both of your channels, even without being asked. So it's a thought. Again, I don't want to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do. It's just an idea. If you have 2 channels, just make it as easy as possible for everybody to connect with both. But Kid Wonder's Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream is the second channel from this creator with 646 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about right now. Kid Wonder, I also didn't mention it, but you have a brand new banner on your other channel. I don't think I've seen that before. I think today's the first time I'm seeing that. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them with both channels. And then Black Nick, I can't see your channel. Let me see. I have the go-to channel extension. Let me see if I can click or not. It seems to be clicking for me, but I'll see if it comes up. 260 subscribers. Black Nick, I see you with live support to every small YouTuber. I got you here. I'll be able to get to your channel. I use the go-to channel extension where I pay for this. I think it's $10 a year or something like that, American. But it makes it great for me personally, because if I have to get to a channel really quickly, if there's somebody who comes in the chat and we're questioning their name or the things that they're saying and stuff like that, I can look quickly and see if it's a troll or an undesirable channel, let's just say, before I put it on the screen. Boss Lady Denise has 828 subscribers. Now, this is a fairly new connection for Tuber Chat, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're going to have some new content for us actually in a couple of days. They've got a premiere already set. I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel a little bit better. There's Lighthouse and Anchor Designs. That's the second channel from Corinne's life. I'm going to get Matilda Inspiration onto the wheel. And hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know this channel as I will as time goes on. Like I said, they're a fairly new connection for Tuber Chat, but they're getting very close to 900 subscribers already, officially on the road, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer. Okay, I'm going to start moving it now because I know I've been talking so much today. I think one of the things is that, you know, I really love what we're doing here, and I'm always excited to get back to Tuber Chat when I've had a couple of days where I can't be here, right? Off, if you want to call it that. So I tend to just get into these long speeches, I think, and I think that's a part of what we're looking at today. Regen Free Fire, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. We don't do any of the sub for sub and host give me jacket and please look at my channel and stuff like that. Just so you know, this is a very different thing. So you might want to have a look at our video description just to see if this is something that you want to do. It's not like the other growth streams that are out there. There's no points here. This is a very different live stream than what you might have seen before. Embracing Everyday Realities is another longtime friend of Superchat. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. With 1,300 subscribers, 1,330 right now as a matter of fact. We're hoping to push them a little bit closer to the 1,400 that they're thinking about. And I got to do some catching up with this channel. It's been a little while, but it's great to have you back in the chat with us again. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They obviously are a loyal and dedicated supporter. They've actually been with Superchat longer than I can remember. Pardon me while I just address something quickly on Instagram. Anybody can reach out to me there anytime if there's something you want to share or ask. If you think I can help, where it is all one word, Superchat, of course. And then House of X Entertainment Inc. will be the next channel that we're looking at right now. This is a joint business channel between Yo, it's your boy Leo, and it's me, Wanston, yes, honey. These are extremely supportive creators. They both have monetized channels, and we'll look at those after. They actually have super chats and memberships available, of course. And with 618 subscribers over here, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They are getting close to their 700. That's going to be around the corner for them, of course. You know, they're growing rapidly. These are very much loved and well-respected members of the small YouTuber community at large, as well as here in Superchat. I've been connected to them probably for about 1.5 years now, and they have been unbelievably supportive on all of my channels, of course. It's actually going to be Wanston's birthday coming up at the end of this month. Only in another week, as a matter of fact. The summer's already escaping me here. You can see their featured channels here with a lot of our familiar faces, of course. And we're looking at Yo, it's your boy Leo for a quick second here. You can see, like I said, super chats and memberships are available there. And then, of course, It's Me, Wanston, Yes, Honey is the second channel. Now, I don't always go through their second channels. I just want to give everybody a quick look because you might have recognized them before if you haven't already connected to House of X Entertainment Inc. So they've got a joint business channel now, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them here. And they've been featured many times on Superchat, all three channels, as a matter of fact. And then Freaka's Designs, good to see you in the house. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. The Real Deal with Shonda Davis, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I actually had internet trouble earlier and lost the stream, so I had to start over. We're a little bit longer than we usually are. It usually goes for 2 to 2.5 hours. We're a little bit longer today, but we're winding it down. I'm getting to the last few channels now. Let's look at Derek's Journey. Hopefully they're still with us. I know they came in quickly. Derek's Journey might have been here for the first half. I'm starting to lose track of who was here earlier. Metrosonic is here, a 14-year veteran of YouTube, is in the house with us. Actually, they should be celebrating their anniversary coming up soon. It'll be 15 years for Metrosonic. Derek's journey spreads positivity and motivation through fitness more than anything else, but in their videos we also get a look at the creator behind the channel, which is really cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've got some new vacation footage. Jeremy D-Day, good to see you here as well. Now, I'm going to start really firing through channels because now we've been on, it's starting to get close to 3 hours. So we'll move a little bit faster. There you go. Yeah, Derek's journey was here in the beginning, which is cool. I'm happy to have you on the wheel and especially on the screen again, of course. And then Jeremy D-Day is the second channel from JD Knight 7, another creator who's been with Superchat from the beginning. So we'll have a look at that very soon. I probably often forget to pull up his second channel, but we'll look at JD Knight 7 when we have Jeremy D-Day up in another moment. I'm just looking at something in another window here. Yeah, Wolf Spare Productions went out for quite a meal, as a matter of fact. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm not the biggest seafood lover in the world. I'll eat fish often, but not shellfish. I'm not crazy about that. I'll occasionally eat shrimp. I have had crab and lobster on very few occasions in my life, and I'm not as into it as a lot of people are. We talk about sushi sometimes too. I know a lot of creators in the chat are into sushi. Myself, I'm not. I tend to get set in my ways and eat a lot of simple stuff. Hopefully everybody otherwise is doing okay. Meet new friends and family members here in the chat. And Metrosonic, again, is celebrating their 15th anniversary. Metrosonic, I hope you're still in the chat. Just let me know when that actually was. And I hope I didn't miss it. I can't remember what the date was. I'd have to go back. I have it written down on a special notebook from last year. Hopefully everybody will connect with Metrosonic. Now you can bet there's much to be learned as well as entertained and inspired by from this creator with 2,720 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit closer to 2,800. And like I said, they've got a lot of experience on YouTube. They're happy to share for the betterment of everybody in the community as well. And they've been a longtime friend of Superchat, previously featured, of course. If anybody today hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help the stream. I'll appreciate it greatly. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn off the chat to give that thumbs up, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second. And like I said, it really does help. So I'll appreciate it. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Mr. Sicko is an interesting name for a channel. I wonder if we've seen you before. Jeremy D-Day is coming up right now. I'll bet you what happened today is the, you know, these are the simple switches that matter. I'll have to go and look, but I wonder if the category of the second half of the live stream made it in as entertainment instead of how-to and style, because it changes the dynamic of the creators that come through. it changes the types of channels that find us. Yvonne Fournier's Kitchen, good to see you here. Jeremy D-Day has 72 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. We know that creators under 100 struggle with the search results a little bit more with the purging and glitching and things like that that are also happening. So what we want to do is everything we can to support these creators. One of the things we could do is leave a comment on their discussion tab. That really does help. And Slim2 Island, we don't do any of that stuff here. So thank you for coming in. But it's a bit of a different live stream here than you've seen before. Yvonne Fournier's Kitchen, let me get you onto the wheel. It's amazing how one little switch, now I could be wrong, I'm pretty sure I didn't switch that when I set up the second half of the live stream. That's why it defaults to entertainment. I'm going to have to fix that. Jeremy D-Day is the second channel, like I said, from JD Knight 7. This is somebody who's been with Superchat from the very beginning. Oh, you purged a lot. And then thank you, Slim2 ZX Island, or sorry, XZ Island. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate you coming and hanging out as well. Hopefully you're feeling welcome, but please take a moment to read our video description. It'll describe to you exactly how everybody connects here, and you can see if this is something that will fall in line with your ideals as well. It's much different from a lot of the other growth streams, of course. 3,300 subscribers for JD Knight 7 on his main channel. So hopefully everybody will connect with them there. We know that there's a lot to be learned from this creator as well as entertained and inspired by. Matilda Inspiration is coming up right now. I think this is a new connection for Superchat. This might be the first time we're having their channel up on the screen here. Did I spell it right or no? I'll get them in a second. That's my go-to channel extension, luckily working for me. So Matilda Inspiration has 378 subscribers, and yes, this is the first time we're looking at this channel. So again, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I always look for something around 10 minutes. Let me see what I can find here. Most of your videos are longer or shorter. I'll take this 12-minute video, add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Mr. Fulton Miraz, yeah, lots of people lose a lot of subscribers regularly. What we usually find is the channels that are most aggressive for growing end up getting hit really hard by the YouTube purges through the algorithm. So it's not really that surprising. Mr. Fulton Miraz has well over a couple thousand subscribers now. So we expect those losses to be a little bit heavier when they come. This is The Real Deal with Shonda Davis, 863 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. We'd love to get them a little bit closer to the 900 that they're thinking about. They will be officially on the road to 1K. The Real Deal with Shonda Davis is extremely supportive, not only here in Superchat. I see them out supporting other creators. You can see they've got featured channels front and center right here with a lot of familiar faces to us here in the Superchat community. As well, they come over to our copyright-free music channel almost every single day to help us grind out watch hours over there and keep the conversation going as well, which I really do appreciate. The Real Deal with Shonda Davis, of course, has been previously featured not too long ago on Superchat, as a matter of fact. Let's spin the wheel again. We'll see who else is coming up. We'll get Yvonne Fournier's Kitchen happening here. Von Fournier's Kitchen actually has been a really strong force of positivity when it comes to our channel. They've left a lot of comments for us on past live streams that spread a lot of positivity and kind words, and I always do appreciate that. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Now, we don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. We know that they have more than 1,000 because they've got their community tab here. They're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get to their channel. I see that Frugal Mama of Boys is still here. That's our featured channel for today. And Chris's Clever Craft, thank you very much. I always appreciate every moment that you could spend, especially engaging the chat. Von Fournier's Kitchen obviously has a lot of delicious looking content on their channel. Hopefully everybody will find something that can be learned as well as entertained and inspired from with this creator. Let's spin the wheel just for fun. We're going to get TWTTV up here and see what they've got going on. If anybody hasn't already given us a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I'll appreciate it greatly. And TWTTV is coming up right now. With 765 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit closer to the 800 that we know that they're thinking about. TWTV has been a longtime friend of Tuberchat, actually, with 2 different channels coming in, including Lil Red and Bunny Tracks that we look at often as well. And pardon me while I'm just looking at something in another channel here. Sorry, TWTTV, like I said, has a second channel. They've been with us many times before. They've actually are a longtime friend of Tuberchat. For that reason, it was probably overdue by the time they got featured. We did feature both of their channels, but they are here with us regularly in Tuberchat. Now, this is a dynamic couple of creators, a family really, and they do a great variety of videos on their channel. Then when we look at Lil Red and Bunny Tracks, their second channel, we find music videos from the same creators from TWTTV, which is really, really cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that when they get to their channel. And I'm just looking at something in another window here. Hopefully everybody will hit that poll that I've left in the chat pinned at the top. It gives you a link to our community tab where you can vote. We are asking everybody how you edit your videos, whether you do it on a phone or a tablet or a computer, and then what apps or programs you use, particularly free ones, so that everybody can get an idea of some of the different ways that people are editing, especially free programs for the computer or for your phone. You know, we're looking for so that people see the different kinds of varieties that are out there. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members here in the chat. I'm just looking at something in another window here. I was expecting something. And I don't see that, which is okay. And then if anybody here in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And I'm just going to drop a link in the chat. We're going to go over and raid Angel Light Over Darkness, who's a dear friend to us. What I'm going to ask you for is just to mention Tuber Chat Raid when you get over there. I'll be over there, of course, in a moment. Everybody will be able to continue connecting. There might be a couple of people who don't usually connect. I think she usually does it most of the time anyway. Most people will know what you're talking about, but my suggestion over there will be to start a conversation with anybody you don't recognize just to make sure they're cool with connecting so you're not accidentally connecting to somebody who's not into it. But we'll have fun with Angel Light Over Darkness over there. She's been a long time generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Superchat. Thank you, everybody, today for the time that you spent, especially your extra patience, because I know that we had to cut the stream earlier due to the internet and had to restart, but I appreciate everybody coming back. Tomorrow we'll be back just slightly earlier than today. I'm really mixing up the times over the next couple of weeks of the live streams to try to accommodate some more people, and hopefully everybody will enjoy that. If you don't mind, please give me a thumbs up on the way out. Give Angel Light Over Darkness a thumbs up on the way in, and I will see you over there. We'll keep connecting, and we'll see everybody back for Tuber Chat soon. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.